Hey there, science fans. Have you ever wondered why you have your mom's eyes or your dad's smile? It's all thanks to genetics, the instruction manual of life. Genetics determines everything from your hair color to your height. Just like a cookbook, our bodies rely on genetic instructions. These instructions are stored in genes, tiny units on DNA strands. And where is all this DNA stored? Inside the nucleus of almost every cell. Let's break down these complex concepts into bite-sized pieces, shall we? Imagine DNA as a long, spiraling ladder. This ladder is made up of two strands connected by rungs. These rungs are made up of pairs of chemicals called bases, and there are four types: adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. Now, genes are specific segments along this DNA ladder. They're like special instructions written in the language of these bases. Each gene carries the code for building a specific protein, and proteins are the workhorses of our cells. They do everything from building tissues to fighting off infections. Think of chromosomes as neatly organized bundles of DNA. They're like the chapters in the instruction manual of life, with each chromosome containing thousands of genes. Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, one set from each parent, making a total of 46 chromosomes. These chromosomes are found in the nucleus of almost every cell in your body, ensuring that each cell has a complete set of genetic instructions. Back in the 19th century, a curious monk named Gregor Mendel made groundbreaking discoveries about inheritance. By studying pea plants, Mendel unveiled three fundamental laws of inheritance. The law of segregation states that each parent carries two copies of each gene, but only one is passed down. Think of it like flipping a coin. You have a 50-50 chance of inheriting either copy. The law of independent assortment explains that the inheritance of one gene doesn't influence another. For example, eye color is inherited independently of hair color. Lastly, the law of dominance states that some genes are dominant while others are recessive. A dominant gene will always express its trait, even if only one copy is present. Section 4. Passing the baton: how traits travel through generations. Mendel's laws laid the foundation for understanding how traits are passed down through generations. We now know that our genes determine our physical characteristics, from the color of our eyes to the shape of our noses. These traits can be dominant or recessive, and their expression depends on the combination of genes we inherit from our parents. Take eye color, for example. If both parents have brown eyes but carry the recessive gene for blue eyes, there's a 25% chance their child will inherit two copies of the recessive gene and have blue eyes. This is why two brown-eyed parents can have a blue-eyed child. The principles of inheritance have far-reaching applications, from understanding genetic disorders to developing new medical treatments. By studying family histories and analyzing patterns of inheritance, scientists can identify genes associated with diseases and develop targeted therapies. Section 5. The cellular orchestra, where DNA takes center stage. Inside the bustling metropolis of a cell, DNA plays a starring role. It's the conductor of the cellular orchestra, directing the production of proteins that carry out all of life's essential functions. But how does this intricate process work? DNA never leaves the nucleus, the cell's control center. Instead, it relies on a messenger molecule called RNA to carry its genetic instructions to the ribosomes, the protein factories of the cell. This process is known as protein synthesis. Think of DNA as a master blueprint stored in a vault. RNA acts as a messenger, creating a copy of the blueprint and delivering it to the construction workers, ribosomes, who will build the protein. The ribosomes then read the RNA blueprint and assemble amino acids, the building blocks of proteins, in the correct order. This elegant dance of molecules ensures that our cells have a constant supply of proteins to carry out their diverse functions. From digesting food to fighting off infections, proteins are the workhorses of our bodies, and their production is orchestrated by the genetic code stored within our DNA.